Alright, so we are back with another awakening session. This time a little bit more exciting because it's the sacred awakenings we're gonna do here today. Of course, last week we had an awakening session already where we went for 200 points, getting ourselves a B stone. Also used 2 B stone in that awakening session for some extra free points. So if you haven't yet, go check out that video. It's gonna be the last one here on the channel. But as of today, we're doing the Sacred Awakening, 10 of them, and also some Reverie Keys. And when it comes to the hero I've chosen to awaken for this event, it's gonna be Wukong. So I'm just gonna go ahead and summon a couple of copies of him. We're gonna do 10, so we have 1 right there. And for the rest, we're gonna use some chests to summon him. And honestly, it's pretty hard to find chests with Wukong in it. A lot of these Transcendence chests doesn't have it, but I do have one type of chest here that we can use. So let's see if we can find him here somewhere. There we go, and we're doing 9. So that's it for the 10 copies. Alright, here we go. It's gonna be interesting to see. Usually I'm not very lucky with these special awakenings. I don't think I've ever even gotten the amount where I get my contract story gems back. So let's see for today what we're gonna get here. Starting off with the very first awakening. Looking exactly as expected, honestly. Starting off slow, starting off with a normal E. Let's go ahead for, oh wow, all right, way better, way better. Okay, B minus, that's good for those contract story gems. Currently sitting on a B copy of Wukong, so see if we can high roll something above that. And of course, with the Sacred Awakening, the odds of getting a B plus or something better is crazy. If you didn't know, as you can see here, the odds are up like crazy, over 1000%, 2000% on B plus and above. As well as if you go in here, you can also see that the chances are very much increased. Normally the S tier and above is like 0.001 or something like that. But we are continuing here anyways with our 3rd copy now. An E and a B minus so far. Straight back to an E. Alright. And then slightly better. We have number 5, so halfway with this one. Alright. Give me something good now, come on. Alright, starting off strong. Is it another B minus? Yeah. 2 B minus though, that's great. Honestly, that's great so far. We're only 5 awakenings in. And to have a quick look, I'm now at 700 contract story gems back. So just for trying, we almost made 1,000 back. It cost us to buy these. And we're only halfway so far. What we're gonna do is we are quickly gonna go over to the Reverie Keys. We're gonna go do those and then come back to the awakenings. So of course, to get those Reverie Keys, we're gonna have to complete Shelter Mission. And I really wasn't prepared for this. I didn't prepare in advance or anything. So I went and did some summonings of some 4 stars. And now we have everything ready here. I didn't have any 4 stars prepared, but of course at this point it's not really that hard to find what you need. So here we go. That's for Forest. And we're buying out everything here. Also gonna spend the gems to get the Light and Dark. Let's see what we have to sacrifice. Norma. Was that it for the normal factions? Yeah, we got them all. And honestly, I feel like I have too much Light and Dark food now. Don't really have any specific heroes I want to build there. Let's go ahead with that, and then with this one. There we go, all of Shelter complete. So that takes us to 6 Reverie Keys, and also, as it is the last day of Im's adventure, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get lucky here. And if I get far, if I get like the lucky dice kinda quick, then I probably push for it. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and save my gems, honestly. That one Reverie Key, I don't really think it's worth pushing for. And if you're super lucky, you might not even make it with the gems, but usually you do though. Let's see, we're missing the rare hut. Oh wow, that one there on the dice is actually good though, because this one is tricky to hit, especially after you get the special dice there, the lucky dice. You usually always end up skipping it, so getting it before is actually pretty good. Then we'll get stunned. Not gonna go through all of this, but we're doing just a little bit here. Another 6 though, a lot of 6s, which is very nice. Lucky card as well. Unfortunately, we don't have lucky dice for this. That could have taken us all the way to the next one. And we hit the hut though, so the only thing left now is to get that lucky dice, and then we're good. We're actually moving through this pretty quickly, like it's not too bad. So I've done all the dice. I ended up skipping through here a little bit, and we ended at 136 stars. We did get the lucky dice eventually, but only really used it once so far. But the thing is, now we got all the huts on max level, we got the lucky dice, and I think I can make it to 200 this time to get the key. I'm in a pretty good spot for that, so I'm gonna go for it. And also, guys, let me know, do you want to see the full Im's adventure run, or should I just skip it for next time? So I know I'm gonna go ahead and skip through it this time. It might not be that interesting, but if you do want to see it or not see it, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make sure to not show or show it for next time. Alright, there we go, we are done with it, and honestly I did end up getting to 200 here very quick. I only bought out, there we go, I only bought out 20, and that took me exactly to 206, so I'm actually good there already, and I can easily make it to 230. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna wait until the end of the day and see if I need these 50 melody for something I can buy, or like maybe it's worth the gems for this. I don't really need hero copies at all that much, but yeah, I'll see. Maybe I'll go for the 230. I will make it with it. Only cost me a few gems, and I have 170k right now, so not a big deal. But I did get what I wanted from it right now. We did get the Reverie Key, so let's go ahead and just claim that real quick. And now we're on to opening some Reverie Key boxes. So let's go. We have 7 this week. 10 of these. Honestly, I don't really know. Oh, did we? Oh my god, that's actually a Highroll. It's too rare for me to even know, like materials I don't use yet, don't keep track of, but that is a Highroll on the very first box there, a 10%, very nice. And that was a 30% for some monster material, monster tickets, that's nice. Some extra cores as well. Not too bad now after the 2-week event we had where you had to get the fried chicken legs. I spent like 200 cores just to get my points up at the end. But that's it for the keys, real quick going through that, and we are back to the awakenings. We're halfway done, and now for the last 5 awakenings, of course, continuing with Wukong here. Immediately back to E, and this was even an E minus, which is super rare. Even less than 4% to hit an E minus with the Sacred Awakenings. But that's how it was last time too. We hit B minus and then back to E, the copy after. Alright, here we go. Awakening number 8. Oh my god, it's another... Ooh, okay. I was gonna say another B copy there. The game tricking me a bit. Not even B. Oh my god, another green one! This is crazy though. Alright, we're not... Oh my god, 2B minus, and that's crazy though. It doesn't make it to B. Unfortunate for me. Of course, wouldn't have been a copy I'm using, but it would have meant more contract star gems back. So many green stones this awakening. I don't think I've ever seen that many for myself in a 10 pull like this. Usually I just end up with like D copies and stuff like that, but it's way better this time. Even like no crazy high roll yet, but way better than normal. And for the last one, C maybe. Yeah, C minus. Not bad though, not bad. Like, yes, not a high roll this time, not something that we're gonna end up using. But always fun to do some awakenings, and this means that I am getting my contract star gems back and then some. Let's see, that is all 10 and 1310, so a little bit of a plus right there. Pretty good. Of course, it did cost me 10 copies of Wukong. But anyways, guys, that is it for this week. Very short video with just some awakenings. Let me know how you did this time, if you did participate. And until next time, guys, have a good one. Peace.